Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so now by hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video, share it with other beautiful people, and please hit that notification bell so that you can receive a notification every time I upload a video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Abby and I absolutely love all things makeup, inspiration, and family. So please join my beautiful family and come along on this journey with me. So for today's makeup look, I wanted to do a beginner-friendly eyeshadow look. And if you like me, that's a mom, I don't always have all the time to put together a beautiful or a more intricate look. Sometimes I just want something easy and I have to be out the door. Or even if you're not a mom and you're just a makeup enthusiast or someone that prefers easy eyeshadow looks, then this video is for you. So today I'm going to show you how I created this beautiful pink and blended eyeshadow by only using two eyeshadows. Yeah, just two eyeshadows. The technique is to blend, but please keep on watching so that you can see my techniques and exactly how I achieved this beautiful look. Okay, I'm back guys. I just zoomed you in a bit, and as you can see, my base is done, my eyebrows are on flick, I'm glowing to the gods. And the first thing we want to do when we are going to do an eyeshadow look is we want to prime our eyelids. Now we prime because we want our eyeshadow to stay on longer, and we also want to prevent creasing. So I've already primed my eyelids using my LA Girl Pro Conceal, my all-time favorite. I used this blending brush right here. As you can see, it's nice and flat, so it's nice and easy to spread that concealer around. And then I used a translucent powder just to set that in using this tapered brush right here. So I'm nice, I'm prepped, I'm primed, and I'm ready to go in with my eyeshadow. So I'm going to start off by applying a color to my crease, and the reason I do that is just to create some dimension to my eye. Now as you can see, my eyes look quite flat, and this is the before, and you will see that once we start applying that crease color, we're going to create some nice dimension. So to do that, I'm going to be using this dense crease brush by BH Cosmetics. It's not too dense, so it does allow you to blend in that eyeshadow very nicely. And I'm going to take my Carli Bybel and BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use this color right here. So this is a pinky brown flesh tone crease color that I really love because it just adds that beautiful dimension that we want. So I'm just going to tap my brush into that color, and remember, you always want to start off with a lighter hand because you can blend that eyeshadow. It's easier to blend it's easier rather blah, blah. It's easier to build your eyeshadow than to apply a whole lot of eyeshadow and have to blend. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that eyeshadow, and I'm going to start blending by using a loose hand. So you can see here that I'm holding the brush towards the tip because it allows more movement. If I hold the brush here, it just means that I apply more eyeshadow and it becomes more thicker, and we don't really want that. We really want a loose light hand when we're applying that eyeshadow so that we don't get any patches. It's just beautifully blended. So yeah, let's take that eyeshadow and let's just create some dimension. So as you can see, I'm taking that in my crease and just a little bit above the crease, because at the end of the day we just want to make sure that we're still able to see that shadow as well. So I'm taking it there and I'm using circular and dragging motions just to apply that shadow. I'm also just going to drag it towards the end of my eyebrow, just so that I have that snatched look. And you also want to take that same eyeshadow and drag it under your waterline, because remember, we want to have dimension. We don't want to look flat. And not many people do this, but I would highly recommend that you do take that shadow and you drag it under as well. Now the nice thing about this brush is it's not too tapered or not too fluffy, so it does allow me to have the placement that I need. And we're just going to create that nice dimension on both our eyes, like that. Now I've used a color that is almost flesh toned, like I said, because I'm really going for a nice natural look. I don't want anything too crazy. I just want to make sure that I have dimension and my eyeshadow is nice and blended. So as you can see here, my eyes are not looking as flat as it was before. And I'm dragging that out as well. Okay, and please remember, the key to getting amazing looking eyeshadow looks is the blending. Now, it may seem tedious and it may not be fun, but we want to make sure that we are blending, blending, blending. There we go. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch brushes, and I'm going to take this tapered blending brush by BH Cosmetics as well. Now if you compare the two, you can see that this one is a bit more fluffier. The bristles are a bit looser than this one, and I'm just going to take that and just make sure that the edges of that eyeshadow that I just applied is nicely blended as well. We want to create a nice gradient with no harsh lines. And I'm happy with how that is looking. I really do hope that it's picking up on camera, but this is looking stunning so far. Alrighty. And what I'm going to do next is, now I'm going to take a color to apply on my lid. And for that, I'm going to take this color right here. This is a nice cerise pop of pink color that I'm going to apply onto my eyelid, and this is called Baby Girl. This is also a palette by BH Cosmetics. I will leave a link to that in the description box below. So to apply that eyeshadow, I'm just going to take this dense eyeshadow brush by I think this is by Avon, yes. And as you can see, the bristles on this brush is very tight and close together, which will allow me to pack on that color exactly where I want it to. So dipping into that eyeshadow, I'm just going to apply that onto my lid, and I'm using tapping motions just to apply it exactly where I want it to. Now this is definitely different for me because I am not really one to wear a pop of color when it comes to eyeshadow, and I was inspired by this little pink top of mine to just do a pop of pink. So yeah, we're just applying that eyeshadow onto our lid. Now I'm not taking it above my crease, I'm just applying it onto my lid like that. And I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Tapping motions, and I'm just going to drag that eyeshadow as well. Okay, and that's nicely applied. You also want to make sure that you don't have any patches when you are applying your eyeshadow. Now, if I wanted this eyeshadow to pop a little more, what I could have done is just applied some setting spray onto my brush, dip that into my eyeshadow, and using the tapping motion, apply that to my lid. But as a beginner, well, for me specifically, I don't always want that much payoff in my eyeshadow. I just want something subtle but beautiful and easy. And I think I'm achieving that with this eyeshadow. So yeah, I think that's nicely applied. And like I said, you always want to take time with your eyeshadow. Make sure that it's beautifully blended and there's no patchiness. And I'm just going to take that same color and apply that underneath my eye, on my bottom lash line, dragging that color all the way, like that. Now, I know it looks a bit crazy right now, but it will come together as soon as we've done a eyeliner or some mascara. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just taking that eyeshadow and making sure that these two are connected. And okay, just a tip when it comes to applying eyeshadow on your bottom lash line. I always apply a little more than what I do on my eyelid on top, because I've noticed that after applying my mascara, some of that eyeshadow is hidden behind my lashes. So I like to go in with a bit of a heavy hand on my bottom lash line like I'm doing now. And remember, we're still going to do some more blending, so don't be afraid of what this is looking like right now. And I'm happy with how that is looking. So I'm just going to go back in with my dense crease brush by BH Cosmetics as well. I'm going to take that first color that I applied, my crease color, and I'm just going to make sure that that is blended as well. Blend, blend, blend. That is the name to this eyeshadow game. We've got to blend. Now, look at the difference. This is looking a bit crazy because I just applied that eyeshadow at the bottom. But once I take that crease color and just make sure that's nicely blended, it looks so much better as well. It's not just this whole pop of pink in your eye look. It's nicely blended. And I'm just going to do the same on both sides rather. Nicely blended, connected. On the top and the bottom, I'm just dragging that out a bit. And I love how that is looking. So there's no patchiness. The eyeshadow's nice and blended. And you can use any color that you like. But today, like I said, I decided to be a bit different and go in with some pink. So I love how this is looking. I'm just going to add some mascara or liner. I might add lashes, and I'll be back with the finished look. Okay guys, and this is the finished eye look. I've just added on some wispy beautiful lashes. I added some highlight onto my brow bone, and I used my BH Cosmetics 6 highlighter palette. For that I went in with this color right here called Dream. And to finish off my look, I did mascara on my bottom lashes, and I just added in an inner corner highlight, which, like I said, is a must for me. And for my inner corner highlight, I used this shade right here. It's a beautiful iridescent pinky purple look. And yeah, I used this little detailed brush right here by BH Cosmetics. So yes, you guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope that you try it out. Like I said, if you're a mom on the go, or if you just prefer easy but beautiful eyeshadows, then I suggest you do this one. I suggest you do this one. This one is quite beautiful. As you can see, my eyeshadow is beautifully blended. I look awake, I look refreshed, I look beautiful, like I like to say. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Please stay tuned for more videos, and also please subscribe to my Instagram account. I usually do updates on upcoming videos or makeup products on there as well, so don't forget to follow me on my Instagram account. Stay safe, stay warm, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.